So remember to write down what you're solving for. We're trying to figure out the grams of CH4. And then we need to know where we're beginning, and that's the only thing that has a number. So we're beginning at 7.5 times 10 to the 30th atoms of C. And be careful when you're writing things down. A minute ago, I actually started a video and I wrote down atoms of CH4, and the problem doesn't work out if you use the wrong numbers and the wrong letters. So this is atoms of C. Now, look, I'm trying to change to something else. So at some point, I need to be heading towards moles, because once I get to moles, I can change to something else. You can't change to something else, you know, from carbon to CH4s or likewise, unless you're in moles. And then we're going to say atoms of C. So right here, I can get right there to moles. And without thinking, drop that moles unit down of C. And now, once I'm in moles, I can go to something else. Moles of CH4. Drop that unit down. Moles of CH4. And that's where I can turn it into grams of CH4. We already have elsewhere that that's 16.04 in 1 mole. And you always go with the big one. And notice that right here, there's just an understood 1 there. And in 1 mole, this is Avogadro's number. So let's put this in the calculator. Oops, let me start with what I've got. 7.5 e to the 30th. I'm going to go across the top. I've got 1s. I'm going to ignore them because they're just going to give itself 6.04. Actually, that's 6.05, isn't it? 6.05. And then I'm going to look on the bottom, and all I'm seeing on the bottom is that 6.022. So divide by 6.022 e to the 23rd. Remember, if you are still like typing out times 10 raised to the 23rd, you would have had to put a parentheses around it because it was in the denominator. You would have had to have a parentheses around this to get this answer. Equals, so this gives 199892062, and then I have to look at my sig figs and whoops to get to my answer. So I've got 1, 2 sig figs, 1, 2 sig figs, and notice that if I kind of separate them out, that's gonna jump that up to 20. So it's going, if I'm putting this in notation, it's going to be 2.0 times 10 to the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And get my units all canceled out here. My atoms cancel. My moles cancel. My moles of CH4 to moles of CH4 cancel. And that leaves me with grams of CH.